Hello and welcome back to another vlog. My name is SAJJAD IMTIAZ and today I've come to see the Natural Bridge State Park, which is in Virginia, and this park is mostly famous for the bridge that is literally behind this building and that goes under the road over there. It's a natural rock formation or natural bridge, obviously it's in the name, and it's been there for millions of years. I'm gonna go in, get some information about the pricing and what can we see here, what is other than the bridge that is here for people to see. And then you can see the weather is pretty nice. The clouds are coming back. It rained yesterday, so before the rain comes, I think I should go in and start with my journey. I got my ticket. It is $9 per person, and they have a little store in the visitor center which you can come and purchase. I'm definitely gonna check it out once I leave the trail, because again it's like a 1 mile total trail, so about 2 miles back and forth. But we have bears here saying hi. All right, so this is it. We have some Christmas trees. Again, I'm here in December, so this is expected. And yeah, this is a small store. So I'm gonna go to the trail, which is the road. I mean, the door to the trail is back there, so I'm heading there now. So this is the way to the natural bridge. It seems like the map is under construction, but just so you guys know what to expect in this video is, I mean, obviously we are in visitor center, but natural bridge, there is Hemlock Island, then Saltpeter Cave, Lost River, and then there is Lace Falls, so which would be the end of our journey, and then I would have to come back. So these are the things that we're gonna cover in next 1 mile. So let's see. I'm just gonna go and start my trail. As you can see here, the admission fee is required all the time. I've paid my price in there. I purchased my ticket. I'm gonna go down these steps, and one thing to mention, these are like basically the total number of steps here is 137. Going down is not an issue, but coming back up will definitely be man, I'm fumbling already because of the number of steps I would have to climb back up. So let's see. There goes the river. There is a small waterfall. It's called Cascade Fall. So I think maybe it's down there, or maybe this is it. But you can see the lighting setup here. It might look pretty at night time. Unfortunately, I won't be here until then, but it is something. But right now I'm going down 137 steps. So let's see. Okay, I think this is the first waterfall. So I guess that is Cascade Fall. If I can go back and get you guys a closer look, because that's according to the pamphlet I have, and it's obvious because they have a viewpoint down there. So let's see how it looks from there. But then again, the main waterfall is at the end of this trail, which I'll be going in a bit. So this is how it looks. And I think they cut down this tree. That's unfortunate, but you know, that's the Cascade Fall, the time traveling tree of life. Let's see what they have here. According to this area is surrounded by the northern white cedar, which is also known as Tuja x occidentalis, and it is mainly found far north, but they say it can cure scurvy, and Native Americans shared that knowledge with the French explorers. But right now, you know, like the main source or main habitat is under ice, but this is the only area you can find them. And they say, like, you know, if the further down we go, the weather is, or the climate will be much cooler as compared to here. So let's see. So I think this is also an old tree because it's almost gone. It's falling over, and they have tied it down with some wires up there, if you can see right there. But right now I'm going down. Right here we have another tree which is also fallen. From the look of it, it looks pretty old. But right now I'm heading towards the bridge, and then from there the waterfall. Again, this also look like a fall. They only have the name Cascade Fall mentioned in the map, but let's see, because I don't know if it was up there or down here. Well, whatever it is, I'm heading towards the fall now, or the bridge now. I'm getting confused what I'm here to see. This is the gift shop I was talking about up at the visitor center. They have a parking lot down here as well, but it's only for the service area, park personals only. So you do have to come from the top and come through the steps there. But I'm gonna go in, show my ticket, and then head to the trail. I have showed the receipt to my ticket, and now I'm going on the trail. Luckily there are no more steps. Those were the only steps that I needed to take, and now I'm going for the bridge. There is the bridge. I don't know if you can see it from behind the trees, but it looks pretty amazing and mighty. You have the river going next to it, but one thing I need to mention is that it felt pretty humid and warm up there. But the moment you come close to the bridge, the cold breeze hits your face. So I'm glad that I wore the hoodie, because I was not planning on wearing one. But it looks pretty mighty. Look at it. Look at that. And right on top of the bridge is the road next to the parking lot. Which was going next to the parking lot. Before I go in, I just want to talk about the history of this area. This bridge is about 500 million years old. But before I talk about that history, I want to talk about who owned it. So Thomas Jefferson, I think in 1774, purchased it from King George III for 20 shillings. And there's not just this area. He purchased about 137 acres surrounding 37, or about 157 acres surrounding this area. So basically the whole state park in that sense. And it was his family that owned it for 250 years until recently, when Virginia State purchased it from them and made it a part of the Virginia State Park. And over here it says that this place is 151 feet taller than Statue of Liberty, 167 feet taller than Niagara Falls, and it says that it is the tallest limestone arch in North America, and it is about less than half of the Washington Monument. However, the weight of the bridge is about 36,000 tons, as much as 12,500 school buses. So now let's talk about how the bridge was formed. So basically it was formed because of carbonic acid, carbonic acid is formed when carbon dioxide is mixed with water, and then this happens. Basically the erosion on the rocks, on the limestone, happened because of carbonic acid, and then I think over a million years ago, this area was underwater, and then there was a sinkhole nearby, but due to carbonic acid, caves formed, and then the water left the area and leaves us with this amazing structure. Now I'm gonna go in on the trail and see what else this amazing place have to offer, because again it looks pretty mighty. Right now I'm literally under the bridge. From here it looks like eyes, ninja eyes, but you can see how beautiful it looks. It is very amazing, especially this portion right here looks very beautiful. So I'm gonna go towards the remaining trail and see how that will be. Now I am heading towards the caves and the waterfall, which is at the end of this trail. Let's see. But right behind me you can see the bridge. It looks pretty amazing from here as well. While I'm heading towards the Lost River and the waterfall back there, I just want to mention one thing, that if somebody is coming from any other state than Virginia, then they should know that in Virginia you cannot fly drones in the state park. Luckily I met the nicest officers. They just gave me a warning, but I did get managed to get some shots of the bridge. But I was lucky enough that the officers were pretty nice. I mean, if they wanted they could have gave me a hard time, but they were nice. I mean, as I would say, I cannot praise them less. So I just thought might as well give you guys a heads up for anybody planning to bring their drone here if they decide to come here. But you can see you have Christmas lighting here. I'm pretty sure it looks amazing at night time because of the look of it. You have deers here. There are some Christmas trees back there. I think they have a stage there, so maybe they perform a show. I don't know. I have to get some information from the visitor center. What do we have here? I thought it might go up, but seems like it ends there, and it looks like a podium, so you can stand here. Oh, I almost smashed the spider there, but you can stand here and give your speech. Make sure you don't hurt any wildlife or hurt yourself in the process if you get stung by it. But it's like a rock podium, which is pretty amazing. I guess this area is closed during the night time and they have the warning signs there. I'm not gonna worry about that because those are for flood, the signs. But I'm actually gonna go across this bridge right here and towards the cave. But you can see how amazing it looks, especially this part, or this part right here. Oh man, this is called beauty. So now I'm heading towards the waterfall. So according to the map, I'm close to Saltpeter Cave, and then there's a Lost River after that, and then the waterfall. This one, I don't know how clear it is in the camera. This is the Saltpeter Cave. So I was pretty close to it actually. I don't know why I checked the map so quick, but this is the cave and I'm heading towards it. I feel like I'm explaining every single step, which I shouldn't, but look at the amazing views. So let's see, what do we have here? So it says a cave that armed American soldiers. So musket cannot fire without gunpowder. This cave supplied the ingredients used by American soldiers for decades. So Saltpeter Cave was carved out of the nearby limestone by thousands of years of stream erosion, and after the discovery of nitrates in the cave, Thomas Jefferson decided to lease it for the production of saltpeter, a major ingredient in early gunpowder. Saltpeter made at this site was used in the War of 1812 and the Civil War. In many caves, nitrate-rich compounds came from the droppings of bats and birds. However, research has shown the nitrate compound in the southeastern United States originate from a complex process of nitrogen-fixing bacteria, oxidation, and evaporation. These compounds were collected from the cave and then boiled to concentrate and crystallize the potassium nitrate into the saltpeter, similar to reducing a sauce when cooking. Apparently, this cave is very historic and was used during the Civil War as well as the War of 1812. But it is amazing that this exists. This is it. This is the beauty of natural rock carvation or carving, whatever the word is. But let me see if I can go in. That would be fun, I guess. Let's see how in I can go. This cave does not look safe, but hey, at least, you know, I can come this far. Maybe I can go further down in. I don't know if there's any snakes or if there are any snakes, but why take chance, right? It's better to just leave this area and head towards the waterfall. I was about to leave when I saw this over here. Actually, the roof is not so low. From there it looks like it's pretty low, but it's actually pretty tall, at least like maybe 12 feet, because yeah, almost like, yeah, like I would say like, yeah, like about like 10 to 12 feet high. This is it. This is the cave. I don't know if it goes further in, because over there I can see dark spots. So I don't know if there's a way that goes further down in, but it looks pretty amazing from here. So now I'm gonna go towards the waterfall. Actually, I just came back to see this actually. Now I am going towards the Lost River. Let's see how that will be. Hopefully as amazing as the cave. I decided to leave the trail for a bit and go check out the water. It looks amazing. Let's see how it feels. Oh man, you can see the stream. It's cold. It's really cold. It's freezing. It feels good. So yeah, my hand is freezing right now, but it feels amazing. So I guess I should head back to the trail and go towards the Lost River and eventually towards the waterfall. So I just came from the Saltpeter cave, and here we have the Lost River, which is now found. But before 1990 this river was lost. There you can see there's a sign here. This is an old picture of the cave, which is right there, but it says that around 1812 the workers from the nearby Saltpeter cave, they heard the water flowing behind the rock, so they blew it up using gunpowder, and then they found the river there, but they didn't know where the water is coming from or where it is going. But up until 1990 it was lost, but then after 1990 they found it. They knew exactly where the water is coming from. So water is coming from up the creek. There's a sinkhole there, and from there it's coming through a small waterfall and then ending up somewhere up the river. So that's pretty amazing that the Lost River is now found. But I'm gonna go in, and actually Joe helped me recording this part or this portion of the cave.
Is there a light?
No, it's in the night mode.
Oh, it's in night mode. I don't think it is.
Use the flash from the phone.
Is your phone waterproof?
No.
Wow. Look at all those bugs. Yeah, a lot.
So as you can see, there's a small waterfall in there. Thanks to Joe again. He helped me record the inner part of the cave, and according to him there are some bugs in there as well, but I'm not risking myself to go in because I don't think I can fit through the cave. Maybe I can, but then again it would be tough for me. So now I'm heading towards the waterfall. One thing I regret missing is the light. Usually I keep my camera light with me, but unfortunately I think I forgot it in the car. So it's 1:30 right now, and I have to make it to the waterfall before the sunset, because again I wanna leave the area before it gets dark. However, you can see how scenic it is. It is really amazing, especially if you look at the river. I just wonder how it looks in the summertime or springtime. Maybe I'll come back for that. But here you can see maybe it's a small channel for the water. But let's go towards the fall. The river looks really beautiful. So now I am heading towards the waterfall. Actually, I think I can see it from here. I don't know if that's the waterfall, but it's literally behind the trees over there where I'm going now. So let's see. Thank you guys, really appreciate it. Thank you, brother. Here comes the waterfall. I was hoping that this trail would lead more closer to the waterfall, but you know, I think we just have to make do with it. It looks amazing, but here we have some information, so I'm just gonna look at it and let you guys know what it says. According to the information we have here, this waterfall is 50 feet tall and it's known as the Lace Fall, and this marks the end of Thomas Jefferson property. The water comes from Cedar Creek, I think, if I'm not wrong. Let me just double check. Yeah, the water of Cedar Creek gently come down the rock face, looks like lace. That's why the name is given Lace Fall. And it's just, you know, the whole beauty of this area, the credit is given to this waterfall, or the water from this waterfall. So I think that marks the end of my video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Big shout out to Joe, who helped me record the Lost River, which is now found, because again up until 1990 the river was considered lost because there was no idea of where the water is coming or where the exit is. But the main attraction again is the natural bridge. That was the main reason I came here, and I hope you guys liked it. If you did, make sure you like the video, share it, subscribe to the channel, and do let me know in the comment section how you're liking the video. And definitely check out my other videos on my channel, and I see you guys in my next video. Until then, take care. Thank you very much.